I'd like to call the September 10th, 2012 meeting of the Board of Education to order. First item, our invocation, and Ms. Etheridge will lead us in that.
History has recorded many years of wars. Our blood was shed in other countries and on our fields and shores. And through it all, others have tried to see America divided, but we remain a brotherhood. We always stand united. Sometimes it takes a tragedy to see our colors come through, but our flag keeps us tied together with its vibrant red, white, and blue. The tyrants and terrorists of the world have tried to make us fall, but as a country we are strengthened, standing proud and tall. We will always have to strive to let our freedom ring, yet our love of America can be heard in our anthem that we sing. And through it all, others have tried to see America divided, but we remain a brotherhood. We always stand united. Please pause for a moment of silence in remembrance of 9/11. Thank you.
Next, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Abby Rose, a student at Shawboro Elementary.
We have Abby Rose, 5th grader at Shawboro Elementary School, and she is a member of our SAC team, and her parents are Paul and Janet Rose.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, and indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Abby. Next, we will have our school spotlight, and it is on Shawboro Elementary tonight. Ms. Godfrey.
Good evening. We are so excited because we've had a lot of good things going on at Shawboro. Today was especially exciting. We celebrated Grandparents and Special Friends Day. We had 220 people to join us today, so we were very pleased with that. Another thing we're excited about are the opportunities we've been provided to learn more as a staff. With me, I have some of our staff members. They will introduce themselves and they'll tell you what they're excited about.
Hi, I'm Christy Ryan from Shawboro Elementary, kindergarten teacher.
And I'm Jonathan O'Brien, kindergarten teacher at Shawboro as well.
Hi, I'm Stacy Totley, guidance counselor.
Hi, I'm Dawn Pierce, first grade teacher.
I'm Harold Sanderlin. I teach first grade at Shawboro.
Janet Rose. I teach third grade at Shawboro.
Kelly Doxey, first grade.
We would like to thank the Board of Education and Ms. Scholler for allowing our school, Shawboro Elementary, to be here tonight for your September Spotlight. Last year, Ms. Scholler presented our school with a county-wide opportunity to become a part of the ACE program. For those of you unfamiliar with the ACE program, it stands for Aerospace Civil Air Patrol Education. This summer, some of our teachers attended a workshop to further explore this opportunity and learn more about supporting our students with the ACE program. We are proud to say that 100% of our staff is participating in this program.
And I just wanted to share a little bit why we're excited about it. The ACE program is, the reason I'm excited about it personally is they are building the airport here in Currituck, and it's been a lot of, I've actually personally spent a lot of time thinking about the job opportunities that we do have here in Currituck, and Christy and I both graduated from Currituck schools and have done real well for ourselves, but there's not that many opportunities for pursuing a career here in the county, and so with the airport coming and a lot of jobs opening up that way, we want to make sure that we're preparing our students for the jobs that are going to be here in the area, that we're giving them information that will help them pursue jobs in the county and give back to the county that's given them their education. And so I think that's the real strength of this. And what they've done with the ACE program is they've given us some workshops and a lot of materials and things, and every teacher is going to be giving 12 lessons over the course of the year, and they've been integrated with the Common Core and will match with the standards. But they're short little lessons that bring in aeronautics and engineering, planes to help them learn force and motion, and little gliders, and very hands-on, project-based educational opportunities to get them excited about careers that they'll have an opportunity to get here in the county. And so we have the 12 lessons, and we'll be doing some paperwork and things on 6 of those lessons, which is good to reflect on the lessons and helps them build better lessons for the program to continue to grow and be as educationally relevant as it is going to be fun for the students. And to show you one of the activities that are available to the kids, we've brought Abby Rose back and some of the other teachers.
One of the activities that the kids can work on is a glider. And we have templates, and you use a paper plate. This one's a styrofoam. As the students are building it, they'll learn the parts of the plane. And this particular activity, you have the elevons, which are in the back, and you can move them up and down. And they have a data sheet that they collect as they do this activity, and while they're doing this, they're working together in groups and making predictions, and then they actually fly it and see what happens. So Abby's going to demonstrate for you. Thank you.
We want you to participate in this program as well, so we've brought along your own personal glider this evening.
Thank you, Ms. Rose.
We'd like to thank y'all for letting us come and share with y'all what we're doing here at the school, and I can speak from experience that the planes are a lot of fun. It was less than 24 hours after our workshop before I had a little plane stuck on my roof.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sounds like a very interesting program for students to become involved with. Next, I'd just like to preface what the school board has done. And back in May and June, we discussed having a student school board representative from each school. One from Knapp Early College and one from Currituck High School. And the only way that we could do that and have them on the board at the same time was to elect 2 this year who were rising juniors, and they will just be advisors this year, and then they will actually come up where Jonathan is next year. So right now we are going to swear in our 2 new student board members, and we have Ray Matusco, Clerk of Superior Court, to swear in Thomas Poston and Rick Loggy. Gentlemen, come on. If a parent wants to come up and hold the Bible, you're more than welcome. You guys want to get over here and take it home?
Yeah, we like pictures.
You on the left-hand side of your child. On the left-hand side of your child. Okay. And you place your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. Face me, please. Do you, Rick Loggy and Thomas Poston, solemnly swear that you support the Constitution of the United States and help you God?
I do.
Do you further solemnly and sincerely swear that you will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the state of North Carolina, to the constitutional powers and authorities which are or may be established for the government thereof, that you will endeavor to support, maintain, and defend the Constitution of said state,
not inconsistent with the Constitution of the United States, to the best of your knowledge and ability, so help you God?
I do.
And do you further swear that you will perform the duties of student board member for the Currituck County Schools, North Carolina, to the best of your knowledge, skill, and ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations. You're now student board member.
Thomas and Rick, we look forward to working with you. Jonathan's provided a lot of good advice for the board, on different issues, and we look forward for you doing the same. And if I'm not mistaken, Rick is going to represent Knapp Early College High School and Thomas Currituck County High School. Great. Thank you very much. Look forward to working with you. We had no one signed up for our public comment session, so we will go on to the next item, and that's the approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. Next, speaking of student school board members, we have the report tonight from Jonathan.
All right, well, let's go ahead and start with the high school athletics. The Knights football team has started off with a 1-2 record, with an opening night loss to Manio, and then another devastating one to our rival, the Camden Bruins. But we're hopefully back on track after our 36-6 win over Perquimans. The next home varsity football game will be this Friday, September 14th at 7:30 against Pasquotank. The girls' tennis team had an amazing start with an overall record of 6 wins and 2 losses so far, while having a conference record of only 3-1. Their next home match will be next Tuesday, September 18th at 4 o'clock against Hereford. Other sports that are underway include men's soccer, cross country, and girls volleyball. So good luck to all those competing. I encourage anyone who has the chance to go out and support our Knights, because they can put on a show. More news at CCHS. Herf Jones will be speaking with the juniors next Tuesday, September 18th, concerning class rings. The ASVAB will be administered at CCHS on October 30th. If you're interested in a military career or you would just like to see what your strengths are, please sign up in the guidance office. At JP Knapp Early College, Herf Jones will be speaking this Thursday at 11:30 a.m. about class rings as well. Also at the Early College, progress reports will be going out this Friday to all students. At Jarvisburg Elementary, they're having their book fair run until the end of this week. At Shawboro Elementary School, they are having the PTA Family Pizza Night next Tuesday, September 18th at 6 o'clock. And then for Central Elementary, they will have their book fair from September 26th to October 4th. So mark it in your calendars. And for general county news, the Wildlife Festival took place at CCHS this past weekend, and those who went said that it was a great opportunity to learn about our county's history and impact concerning the wildlife abundance in our area. There will be a mandatory all-staff workday next Friday, September 21st, so thankfully the students will happily receive a 3-day weekend. School interim reports for all schools besides JP Knapp will go out to all students and parents on September 24th. And lastly, I would just like to say congratulations to the newly sworn-in student board members. I'm sure it will be a pleasure working with each of you, and so I welcome you with great appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, field trip request. Ms. Scholler?
Yes, good evening, board members. We have one field trip up for action this evening. It's Currituck County High School's Future Farmers of America National Convention in Indianapolis, October 23rd through the 26th.
Do I have a motion for approval?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Next, 21st Century Systems. Under that, we have start of school update. Superintendent Scholler.
Good evening again, board members. I'm happy to announce that Currituck County Schools had a wonderful school opening this year. We currently have 3,885 students enrolled as compared to 3,923 students this time last year, a difference of 38 students. We still have 47 buses transporting our students each day, and we had a few of your typical first days of school glitches with bus routes and that sort of thing, but they've settled down. and things are running very smoothly in our transportation department. Our child nutrition department has seen some changes this year with new menus and new federal guidelines to follow. Students are encouraged to eat healthier foods, including more fruits and vegetables. The new menus must be a success according to the feedback I've received. Students and parents have been very positive in regards to the cafeteria offerings. And I think for the first time ever as a superintendent, I've even received emails from parents congratulating us on better food offerings this year. So that's a good thing. Our buildings were clean and ready for students to enter this year. I've gotten compliments on that as well. And under North Carolina's READY initiative, teachers have begun the full implementation of the new Common Core and Essential Standards curriculum, along with new assessments. There will also be a new system for grading our schools, which will be based upon the number of students who are proficient in the new assessments, as well as demonstration of career and college readiness at the high school level. And you also heard a little bit about the Civil Air Patrol curriculum that we've implemented. It'll end up being K-6. Right now it's K-5. Another thing that goes along with that aviation awareness is a partnership with Elizabeth City State University, and they're offering 2 college-level courses at our high school this year. So we're excited about that. So we began the year knowing there's a lot new going on, but teachers and staff have been very positive and hardworking as usual, and we're off to a good start. So any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next, we'll have the final review of policies 4130, discretionary admission, and 4150, school assignment. Superintendent Scholler?
Yes, and board members, this is the second reading. We usually have this during work session, but because there was no work session today, if you have any questions, now's the time to ask. If not, we're asking for action on these 2 policies.
Second.
Have a motion and a second for approval of policy 4130 and 4150. Any discussion? Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Do I have a motion for approval of the consent agenda?
So moved.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Information items. Next work session will be October 22nd at 4 o'clock at the Knapp Professional Learning Center, and that is a switch from the second Monday when we usually meet and have the work session. Next board meeting will be here October 22nd at 7. Once again, a change from our normal schedule. And next, we're going to have to reschedule our November board meeting because it would normally fall on Veterans Day, which is a holiday. Does somebody have any suggestions on when we could meet in November or would like to meet in November? We can set that date right now.
Well, the first and third Monday, the commissioners are here, right? Do we want to try the Tuesday after Veterans Day?
Tuesday after.
Just the 13th instead of the 12th?
That's fine with me.
Is that okay with everybody?
13th.
13th of November? Okay, so the November board meeting will now be November 13th, which is a Tuesday. Okay, next, board member comments. We'll start with Ms. Ennis.
Okay. I just want to say that the 2 schools that I've been into, because my children attend there, seem to be going along really well. I think there's some exciting things going to happen at Milliak Middle School this year. I think they're planning maybe a little bit of schedule change at the end of, I think Ms. Arrington told me, October. So the kids will be excited about those things. I know that at Shawboro Elementary there was at least one excited grandparent who showed up an hour early for lunch today. And there was also, I want to talk about a little bit about the ACE program. There's also a program that is offered at the current airport. I'm not sure how often they do it, but it's called the Young Flyers program. And any child 8 and up can go up in a plane with a pilot, obviously a licensed pilot. They have their own planes. And they get the control to take the controls. And my youngest went up, and he now wants his pilot's license because he has the high aspirations of being the guy that flies those banners at the beach. But there are some opportunities that I think maybe our kids don't know about yet. So I'm really excited that we have the ACE program, at least at Shawboro. I hope it expands throughout the county.
Okay, great. Mr. Barnes?
I had the opportunity to attend a district meeting over in Pasquotank last Wednesday, I believe it was. Very informative. They had brought us up on our new laws, some of our new programs that we are implementing. It was super informative to keep up on just what's happening in our state, on sort of what to expect next year and what we have to live with today. And so you really need to go to those meetings to get to vote on what's best for our kids. But anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had another school board member was there, and I'm sure she can say the same thing.
Yes, it was very informative.
Yes. We are, well, elementaries we have, and North Carolina has 900 lobbies. And Allison Winters, school board,
Winter.
and out of the 800, she was rated the 20th best lobbyist in the state. So that says a lot for our school board.
Yes, it does.
Great. Ms. Etheridge?
I just want to welcome Thomas Poston and Rick Loggy, and I look forward to working with you, and I'm so happy that we have young leaders such as yourselves to represent Currituck County, and I welcome you with open arms.
Mr. Simmons?
I had a chance to tour Currituck County Middle School today, and I had a chance to talk to some of the teachers and principals, assistant principals, and all of our kids were engaged, and it was just really nice to go through our schools. One other thing, if you heard earlier, there was a kitten crying in our crowd here. As we came in tonight, there was a small kitten out here in the bushes, and what a smart cat to cry with a bunch of compassionate school teachers walking by, and I think now the kitten already has a new home. So it was a smart little kitten to cry in front of a bunch of school teachers.
Jackie did.
That was a smart. Whoever it was smart.
Looking for a home.
I'd like to say I stopped into Griggs and Jarvisburg on the very first day of school, and things went very smoothly for two schools that had brand new principals. You know, a couple minor glitches, but for the most part, very smooth. Then last Thursday, I visited Shawboro and Currituck County Middle School and stopped into 7 classes in each one. And I would vouch for what Mr. Simmons said. Everybody's class that I walked into, the students were engaged in learning, very attentive, and parents should be aware that there are a lot of good things happening in the classrooms here in our county. I did miss, when I went to Shawboro, a picture that was taken because of an unusual circumstance, and I was told that the picture was of 13 twins that we have attending school at Shawboro Elementary, which is unusual for the
13 sets.
13 sets of twins. It was 14, is that correct?
That's right.
And one set moved away, but we do have 13 sets of twins there at Shawboro. And then I went back after Shawboro and I had lunch at Currituck County Middle School, and I will say that I had chicken tacos and they were very tasty. So, anyway, any of the other board members have anything they'd like to add?
Dr. Dobney, if I may just for a minute, November 13th, we've been informed, is a planning board meeting that night.
Oh.
November 20th is open if you all are interested.
That should be fine.
So the 20th would be the next Tuesday? Okay.
That's fine. That's fine.
Is that fine with everybody?
Mm-hmm.
So November 20th? Okay. Any of the board members have anything else to add? If there's nothing else, do I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned.